acquired. Uplink lost. Uplink stolen.
Slow it down.
Enemy up.
Hello and welcome. This is Lawbreakers, the new game being brought to you by Nexon and Bosskey. Bosskey being the new studio headed by Cliff Bleszinski, who, if you weren't already aware, brought the Gears of War franchise and the incredibly underrated Bulletstorm to consoles and PCs around the globe. The game is going to seem familiar in places with references to titles such as Overwatch and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but Lawbringers brings in its own mechanics and gameplay with a diverse array of classes to choose from and unique ways to tackle your objectives. The core gameplay revolves around incredible movement speeds and airbound dogfights, with many classes being able to jump and soar through the air. Expect a steep learning curve when joining your first online matches, as often you'll never know where the hits are coming from. Handily, your team characters call out for you whether you're being shot from above or below. There are, however, tank type classes that are better suited to sticking to the ground and taking the aggro, while your quicker units can traverse the battlefield. However, I personally felt that the tank classes were just too slow or had too little health to really be a viable choice currently. The main focus of the game being about the swift manoeuvrability of certain characters left the slow, lumbering giants to fall by the wayside and be picked off with ease. The game is in its beta stages currently, so perhaps if this is a common complaint, it may be addressed. The beta is currently supporting 4 game modes: Uplink, Blitzball, Turf War and Overcharge. The core mechanics of these will be familiar to most, but Bosskey have added their own twists to differ from recent games. In Uplink, you need to grab a neutral item, bring it to your base and defend it while it uploads data. Defend it to 100% without it being stolen to win your point. The first to 3 points wins. However, if the enemy does indeed steal it, then your upload progress is not lost. It will remain where it left off until you begin the link again.
That was savage.
Blitzball is a fun game mode where you need to grab the Blitzball and run it to the opposition's goal. I advise fast moving characters here, as the slow ones just can't keep up. Of course, leaving the tank to defend your goal is an option, but the damage output is sometimes not high enough to take down an enemy before they have burst through your base to your goal. And bonus fact, it would appear that the ball is voiced by none other than Justin Roiland, the man and voice behind Rick and Morty. Turf War will be a familiar game type to most. It's a territory type game with 3 points on the map that need to be captured. However, the twist that's been added is that once all 3 points have been captured, they reset and need to be recaptured again. It's the first to 16 captures wins. I feel that this helps the game keep moving and it doesn't sit stagnant when all the points are being controlled by one team and then it just becomes a game of spawn killing. So I like this feature. And lastly, Overcharge is a capture the flag type game, but in this instance you must capture a single battery, bring it to your base and charge it. However, the twist here is that if it's stolen by the enemy, the battery keeps its charge, meaning quick reactions and skilled play are required to get the battery back before the enemy capitalises on your hard work. This mechanic brings with it nail-biting moments as you attempt to claw back what you've started, or sweep a 99% charged battery from the opposition. Each class has unique weaponry, stats and movement skills, each with their pros and cons. Heavy, slow-moving units have more health or harder-hitting weaponry. There are nimble classes with low health and can get in and out of situations with ease, and there are also classes aimed for the average player. Each unit should be used for team play. For most game types, no team should be without a battle medic. Sending drones to heal your teammates and producing a force field to heal and protect your team is a must. My personal favourite classes were the Battle Medic, the Assassin, the Wraith and the Gunslinger. Though going through the game's Discord channel, it would seem that most share this opinion. Now that could mean it's due to scaling issues and that these characters are simply standing out above the rest, or it could just be down to fun gameplay mechanics. Personally, I've spent most time playing as the Assassin, sending out a grappling hook, latching onto an airborne player and pulling myself in for the kill was just so satisfying. and fans of Attack on Titan, look out. Each class has 2 characters, one on the right side of the lore and the other choosing to be a disappointment to their parents. Each character can be customized with unlocks, and these unlocks are granted through stash drops. Stash drops being rewarded after leveling up, and I can only assume via microtransactions once the full game is released. They are purely cosmetic, ranging from character skins to weapon paint jobs and stickers. You can also customize the boot print left on your conquest screens as you boot them into the afterlife. Each character can be assigned a different boot print. The items received from the stash come with levels of rarity. And on a side note, I'd personally like to have the option to open the doors one by one rather than have the animation do it all for me. Currently available in the beta are 8 classes, though you can choose from 9 in the full release with a good and evil counterpart. 8 maps and 5 uniquely designed game modes. Lawbreakers is also bragging a one-time payment for the game, with all future updates and releases available for free. The game will be released on the PC and the PlayStation 4, though I believe anyone playing on the PlayStation 4 or with a gamepad on the PC will be missing out on the beauty of the game. The entire game is built around the fast-paced action, and I just don't think a gamepad will keep up to it. The mouse and keyboard seems to be the best combination for this. So I hope I've piqued your interest in Lawbreakers. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm probably going to pre-order it, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. If you want to keep up to date with the game, then check the description below the video, and I'll post all their social media links and links to the website, etc., so you can stay up to date. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe to us if you want news on upcoming games, betas, or just foolish shenanigans.
I'm paid to kill by any means.